Now I'm gonna do a Torah portion that is done in Messianic Judaism and Orthodox Judaism all around the world. Now during this Torah portion, it is called bo. The Hebrew word bo in English means come. So the passages that are read are Exodus, the book of Exodus, Deuteronomy, and I'm going to throw in the same instances for Jeremiah and Revelations. In Exodus and Deuteronomy, we see that, especially in Exodus, we see that God has hardened the heart of Pharaoh in order that he could show his miraculous works and show this nation of people that there is a one true God and what he could do. By doing that, he brought on the plagues. So they could come out of Egypt into God's new word and laws. By hardening the Pharaoh's heart and showing the miracles and thus who he was as the one true God for these nation of people, all right, everybody would believe. Thus thou taking them out of Egypt so they could come into a new life and understanding underneath the laws of God, which are the 613 precepts. Now these precepts, which Hebrews and some alike wear fringes on their side, stand for the law of Moses, which are the worldly, spiritually, and dietary laws. Upon giving him the laws, some of the very Orthodox and ascetic Jews, they wear them around their hands and their head. They'll tie the leather bands around their head, and it's called a talith. Now the talith and the etymology behind talith goes back to the Egyptian times. When the Hebrews were there, the Egyptians would wear amulets and special stuff on there because they believed in Ra, the eye of the all-seeing. So they would wear the amulets. But the scriptures state that you shall carry these laws that I give you, my people, Hebrew, and the nations of the world that believe in me, of all color and races, that believe in me and abide by the Israel people in the seed of Jacob, also get the promise of Jacob, that they shall carry these promises in their head, in between their eyes, which is their head, and their hands, and their emotions. We see this again in Revelations. As a sign, you shall carry these on your head and in your hands, which means the way you move and emotionally and what you do, what you think, how you feel. Is it of God and of righteousness? Do you treat others the way you treat yourself or want to be treated? All right, so we do not take the etymology of wearing the amulets or anything from Egypt, because that is not of God. We keep these scriptures as part of the New Testament in our hearts and our hand by the renewing of our mind, and by telling and showing God when our self-conscious who we are. We come into a new understanding so we all can be as one underneath, the one true God and the Messiah, Yeshua, all right, who did come and die for those who are in transgressions of their sins, of what their ancestors have done, and to bring the Hebrew people back into the awakening into heaven, and those Gentiles and those who believe that by grace of knowing the truth can be also saved and come into the kingdom of God. So the word bo means to come, and all are welcome to come that do believe and do have faith and do know the truth. Thank you.